For those of you that don't know yet, my wife's boss moved to San Diego to run the DSW there and asked her to come with. And we decided that we're just gonna do it. We prayed about it. Feel like this is where God wants us, in California. So we are road tripping out there right now. We're gonna try to get to Denver tonight, and then tomorrow we'll go Denver to Vegas, and then on Monday we'll do Vegas to San Diego. We are not making very good time. I'm driving way slower than I want to drive because of this truck. Getting passed by just about everybody. Passed 2 people, 2.5. One was a big giant windmill blade and actually exited, and I was about to pass them anyways, but then they exited. So we're in Lincoln, still have a long time before we even get to Denver, and then another 2 days of driving. So this is fun. So I was gonna do a video about going through storms of life and how when storms come, it looks dark and there's no way out, but at some point eventually the sun will shine again if you power through it. We had to slow down a little bit, but we just kept moving forward. Eventually the storm passed. But then after the storm, a tire went out on our trailer and things got even worse. So we are on the side of the road because our trailer here lost a wheel while we were driving. And its bolts looks like they snapped off completely. So we were pulled over somewhere in Nebraska. We were there for a few hours. If it wasn't for this state trooper, his name is Tyler. His dad's from Austin, Minnesota, so he's a Vikings fan, which was great. He basically saved us because we were there long enough. The battery died. He came and gave us a jump. It's just been ridiculous. We're on the hold for hours with these people from Budget.
Well, we have a solution. It's not a great solution, but at least we're gonna get off the side of the road here.
The people at Budget said if we unload my car from the trailer, I can drive it into town, get a hotel room, they'll come fix it. We booked the wrong hotel because online, Holiday Inn Express is this old Holiday Inn Express. It's actually called the Lonesome Dove Lodge. We actually went to the Holiday Inn Express first. They told us they didn't have a reservation there to go down the street to this other place that used to be a Holiday Inn Express. So, crazy night. We're finally here. We thought we'd get some sleep and be ready in the morning. So we got up nice and early today so that we could get on the road and go. But this wheel is not fixed at all. They said if we stayed in a hotel, they would fix it overnight. It doesn't look fixed to me. So we're gonna have breakfast. Thanks, Budget. They're bringing us a whole new trailer, and hopefully we'll load the car on that and get on the road very, very soon. I was just gonna complain on this little video and rant, but since this is the kind of person I am, positive, find something good out of it, a life lesson out of things. The real hard times in life are not even gonna be the storms that you go through. It's what happens when you think you come out of the storm and then you get punched again. Like, that's where the true test is. A lot of times we go through difficult situations just to get out of them, and we think, oh, we can relax, we can breathe. And a lot of times that's when the devil's gonna come at you even harder. When you think you're relaxed, when you think you're good. So just stay true, trust in God, find positives. A couple positives, this beautiful view behind us. Yeah, it's a kind of a pond in the middle of Nebraska, in the middle of nowhere. But, you know, it's a nice view. I got my gorgeous wife with me, always a great view. And we're still here. The key in all of this, no matter what happens, even if you're going through a storm, you get out of a storm and get punched again, stick with it. Endurance, trust in the Lord still, continue. Don't let your faith get rocked. Don't let that last punch be a fatal punch. Stick through it, stay strong, because at the end, God is bigger than all of this, and God will endure, and we will get to California, and we're gonna be all right. Doesn't matter what comes our way. We'll endure, we'll stick through it. We'll come out stronger the other side. As Pastor Mackey always says, if you don't quit, you win. So Colorado is beautiful, and the mountains are beautiful to look at. They're not fun to drive through, especially when you have this big moving van and a trailer towing your car. In fact, it's very stressful and it's very slow. And that combined with a little mishap the other night with the tire, the wheel falling off of and how long that took. This trip's now a 4-day trip. We made a stop in Grand Junction. We're just gonna try to relax for a little bit, and we'll pick things up in the morning. Beautiful view. Beautiful wife. Utah has been beautiful, but I'm kind of over it, and I'm kind of ready to be done and back into civilization a little bit. This tiny little truck stop gas station town. It has 2 gas stations, an Arby's, and a Carl's Jr., and a Subway, and it's like, it just looks like the most beautiful thing ever. It's heaven. So we just crossed the border of Arizona. I'm on hold with emergency roadside assistance again, because if you can see there, my tire on the trailer, the other side now.
Different trailer though.
It's a different trailer. They gave us a new one, but the wheel bowed out. Started smoking, driving through the mountains. So pulled over and called roadside assistance because we didn't have service. I had to call 911, and they were able to pass me through. But on hold again for the second time. But if you can hear me, it's one heck of a view. We're waiting for the tow truck or for somebody to come help, so we're gonna try to pass time by watching Parks and Rec.
Got petty cash in a clear plastic toilet bowl?
I don't know, maybe because we're flush with cash.
It's midnight here in Nevada, but it's actually like 2 o'clock by what we're used to in Central Time Zone. So we're gonna go to bed. Tonight was crazy. We made it to a hotel, not all the way to Vegas, but we're in Nevada, just barely across the border. And we're gonna spend the night in this hotel, and we're gonna get up and get going tomorrow. They took our trailer, and we're gonna pick up a new one in Las Vegas on our way. So we're gonna have to drive 2 separate cars in the morning. We're in Las Vegas, you can see behind us. They did have a trailer here at this this Korean print and budget truck rental. So we have it. We're on our way to San Diego. We're gonna get there soon. Vegas, we'll have to come visit you sometime. So we finally made it to San Diego. It was a long drive. It was a very strenuous trip. As we were trying to get into our apartment before 6 when they closed, we hit a bunch of traffic in San Diego. And then we noticed we were running low on gas. The light came on. So we were trying to make sure we got into our apartment without running out of gas. And in before 6. They stayed a little late for us, but we got in. We got moved in. Shout out to Vincent. But we made it. We're here. You glad we made it, babe?
Yep.
We're in San Diego.